we've hit the month mark now. We've been launched for just shy of a month, really. We launched on the 19th of March 2024. As of today, it's the 17th of April 2024. And I missed last week's episode. That's because last minute I just flew to America. Just to kind of keep this story as short as I can. Like, I'm a big wrestling fan, I'm a WWE fan, and my cousin was like, let's go to WrestleMania with like 2 days notice. And I was like humming and hawing because my focus on Fifth Ray, I'm busy. And I ended up going to America. I ended up going to Philadelphia, it was at, but we flew out to New York. But we took the opportunity to be in New York. I took bags of Cosmic Hue, I took the small samples, and we hit Times Square. And we started handing out samples, talking to different people, telling them, you know, what we're about and the benefits of Cosmic Hue. But it wasn't the intention. I went there to go watch wrestling, and it was incredible, by the way. Even though I went to WrestleMania last year, but this year was the best. But I digress slightly, and you know, we took that Cosmic Hue to everywhere. We took it to the top of Empire State Building. We took it to like the One World Observatory. We're just taking pictures everywhere. Fifth Avenue, we're like Fifth Ray on Fifth Avenue. Like, we just had some fun with it. Even though America's not the market that I'm targeting just yet, we actually received our first order from an American customer the day that we flew out. And the first thing I did was like, alright, where are they in the country? Like, can I hand deliver this? And they were like a 10-hour drive from Philadelphia, because we flew into New York and then we drove it's only a 2-hour drive to Philadelphia, and then it was 10 hours to where that customer would have been. So I was like, maybe next time. But now we're at the month mark, and we've shipped Cosmic Hue to France, Germany, America. But do we include Scotland, Wales and Ireland, because we ship there too? So is that technically 6 countries? But it's certainly 3 truly international countries from my point of view, which is exciting to sell to like America and to 2 European countries. That's cool. And today, as a recording, the person that ordered in France has done a repeat order for multiple bags of Cosmic Hue, which is fantastic. So that's, you know, it's going to keep going overseas now. And I'm just trying to think what else there is to talk about, because there's a lot. I've written it down here, so just bear with me. Besides of the international orders, actually I've been wanting to get out more publicly with Fifth Ray. So we've just signed up to be part of a festival called Wellnergy. Wellnergy are like, how would I describe this festival? It's going to be in London. They have one in London and Manchester. We're just going to the London one on the 15th of June. So if anyone's free, definitely come down, come see us, because we have a surprise at this event. And it's full of like yoga, meditation, grounding. It's a very it's a wellness based festival. You've got different kind of brands and different vibes and energy, all to do with wellness overall, for spirituality, from exercise to meditation. Like, it's my kind of thing personally, but I'm going to be at my stand for all day, really and truly. And we're looking to get a videographer down, get some great content and shoot for social media, shoot for, you know what, because of the surprise. I'm excited, and the main thing I'm bringing that videographer down is because of the surprise that we're going to have at Wellnergy. You can find out more about that festival on our Instagram at Fifth Ray. But also, we're going to be part of a pop-up store in London. The date hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's looking to be early May. So this pop-up store is going to be in a central London location. It's going to be with other brands. It's not just solely Fifth Ray, but other wellness brands that are established and up and coming. But the great thing about this pop-up store is that they invite, you know, some of the retail giants are going to be there. Holland and Barrett's, Ocado, Selfridges, Harvey Nicks, just to name a few. You know, imagine that they see Fifth Ray and they're like, we love this, and we fast forward and we're selling in Harvey Nicks. Like I said, if you watch like maybe episode 2, for example, like I talked about, one of my goals is to get Fifth Ray and Cosmic Hue into Holland and Barrett's and Ocado. And Ocado is a personal reason, and I'll share that story probably down the line really, but definitely Holland and Barrett's. But you know, imagine if it was Harvey Nicks and Selfridges. That's cool. Like Tesco is on that list of brands that could potentially be there, but Tesco doesn't fit my vision of having Fifth Cosmic Hue in Tesco, to be honest. So there's a lot of, they're just two of the events. I've got smaller events happening, but they're the two biggies that are really happening. So when I get more information about the pop-up store in central London, you know, follow me on Fifth Ray, but also my personal account, Master Key Manny, because I'll be talking about it to have updates. And come down to the store. I don't know what days I'm going to be there, because I'm just going to be there just to, as more of a customer myself, to browse. Because I'm not going to be physically in this store. That pop-up store is going to be around for 30 days as well, by the way. Again, I have a videographer there, take some great content too, which I'm really excited about. And today, actually, I woke up and I saw an article on LinkedIn about Fifth Ray, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So if you check out my LinkedIn, Manny Singtora, follow me if you haven't already. There's probably a lot of socials to follow here. Fifth Ray Instagram, Master Key Manny Instagram, and me on LinkedIn, Manny Singtora. So yeah, it was a really cool read. It really captivated Fifth Ray really well, actually. It's a short read, so I mean, it's only 2 minutes out of your day to read it. But to see, after a month, that we've done so much, we've shipped to 3 different countries, you know, we've getting our feet sunk into like the physical kind of going out and about, going to these festivals, going to these wellness events, having a pop-up store, or being a part of a pop-up store, to having our first article written about us is sick. It's wicked, man. I'm really excited about all this. And in other news, actually, the ads. So a big focus has been on the marketing and the ad creatives. I've been personally creating all the static ads. So if you see that sponsored ads on Facebook and Instagram that are pictures, static graphics, then you know I've made them. But because I was away in America, that took a big chunk of time for me to not create new ads. But what's happened is the ads started to fatigue, actually, and we started to see a bit of a decline in the engagement of the ads, because I'm just guessing people were just seeing the same old ads over and over, and I wasn't on top of my game. And so yesterday I spent the day and I've created a whole new content, and they're slowly being drip fed back into Facebook and Instagram. But the main thing is the videos getting, I've got a number of content that I need to shoot. I'm going to shoot some personal content for myself that will go out as sponsored posts, which I'm really excited about, to be fair, because it shares, I'm going to be sharing more about my personal story behind why I started Fifth Ray, what I went through, which led me to creating Fifth Ray, with my intestines bursting due to Crohn's disease, and you know, the problems that I had in my life, which led to Cosmic Hue, which is resolved all my problems. But it's not only me that has problems with chronic inflammation, feeling tired and just weak and lethargic, and being like agitated and stressy all the time. Like, there were a lot of key problems I had, but all of them were actually produced in my gut. And because I had Crohn's disease, inflammatory bowel disease, it all made sense. So Cosmic Hue has actually been my saviour. And I'm going to be talking more about my past journey of my recovery, my incredible inspirational recovery, to becoming, nearly dying, to becoming a powerlifting champion, to then creating Fifth Ray. So there's a lot of exciting stuff to come. And we're 1 month into Fifth Ray. I feel like I've probably missed a couple of things. But I think there's a lot of smaller things happening as well. But I kind of just wanted to highlight the juicy stuff for today's video. And yeah, I missed last week because of just timings and, you know, just last minute, like, see you later, I'm off to America, I'm off to watch WrestleMania. That was just something personal to me, and on the back of it, you know, we sent out some samples that are floating around in New York now, or they're being consumed, actually, at least. And another thing actually I want to actually add, which is part of the journey, I suppose, is the subscribers have been growing in this last month, But I received 2 emails about cancelling the subscriptions before the first repeat subscription actually happened. Because obviously every subscription is monthly, and we've only hit the month mark as of in 2 days. In fact, today's the 17th, 19th would be officially 1 month. And from my point of view, it was a bit disheartening. I was like, oh, I wonder why. But one person paused, simply just couldn't afford it, and the other person just preferred not to continue, which is fair enough. But it's part and parcel having churn in a repeat business, in a subscription-based business. But from a personal point of view, I want everyone to be drinking it. I want you all to just be feeling the benefits, and to really get the maximum benefits is to be consistent. And I just want every single person to be drinking it, really and truly.